Good morning, Allegheny. Today is Monday, August 29th, and Sam and I are your hosts. Before we get into our announcements, it's been a long weekend, so we're going to show a video about places in the school that freshmen might not know about.
We understand. It's a new building, a new place. You might not know where you need to go, but hey, we're here to help.
And also, you guys all know where that is because you stood out there for the first day. All right, let's go over here. This is academic village. You want to see Miss Markley, which I hope you don't. This is where she is. Say hi.
You need a picture of me. We keep going down the hall. We have guidance, which obviously a lot of people want to go there today.
And here's the nurse's office if you're having a bad day. Just make sure to get that note before you head in there.
And I don't know if any of you guys are going to be AP test takers this year, or maybe you just want to social distance at lunch, but this is the wrestling room.
And maybe you want to be in a bunch of clubs this year. This is where all your meetings are going to be.
Now, there's multiple computer labs around the school, but this is just one of them on the first floor. It's right outside the library.
This probably won't be important unless you're in journalism, but this is the publishing room.
And now some of you athletes, you already know what this is. This is the auction.
And if you're planning on taking health, which you should, because that's how you graduate, Mr. Haberline's room is right over here. And then since it's kind of hidden, Ms. Stark's room is right over here, 308.
Now, are some of you guys some heavy lifters? Wait, not just guys, because we all know Avery Miller can bench more than almost every guy here. Here's the weight room.
Right, here's a stairwell. And now we're on the 3rd floor, so whatever you do not go up the steps.
Now, obviously, if you're an athlete, you already know what the locker rooms are. The men's team locker room is down there, and the women's team locker room is right here. But hey, if you're taking PE, you need to know where those are too. Here's the men's, and here's the women's.
And now we're on the bottom floor, and down here's the tech rooms where Mr. Shiley is, and then if you go over here. Mr. Davis.
And here's my favorite place in the whole entire world, art class. But there's another one down here.
If you ever get confused, just remember, you have the first floor Spanish, well, language, tech, and art. If you go up to the 2nd floor, you're gonna have English and social studies. Then up on the 3rd, you have your science and maths. I think that's covered it all, so have a great year. All right, so for the announcements for today, any current football players, there is going to be a new field house coming soon right up at our track here. There's going to be a $10 per name, so any Allegheny family football banner, you can make your mark. You can have your name and year placed on the banner, which will hang in the new field house. You can sign up at any Allegheny football event, or you can send information by mail to the Allegheny Gridiron. You want to make your checks payable to the Allegheny Gridiron as well. The deadline is going to be September 17th for that. Also, if you bought a yearbook last year, please go pick that up in the office. Miss Miller still has some down there. Also, if you're a senior and you don't have an English class this semester, make sure to find an English teacher and vote for Miss Campra, which will be announced at Meet the Squad on Thursday. So that's all announcements I have, so I'm going to send it over to Sam.
Thank you, Bailey. The lunch for today is hot dogs, sloppy Joe sandwich, PB&J sandwich, baked beans, french fries, fruit juice, applesauce, and fat-free or 1% milk. And then the annual homecoming football program is now being handled by the Fort Hill F Club, and this year's program will be printed in full color again. A full page is $140 and a half page is $90. All ads must be received by September 28th, and please make checks and this form filled out to the Fort Hill F Club. And then if you still haven't turned in your forms given to you on the first day in your first period, please get those in as soon as possible to Miss Miller in the office. And that's all the announcements we have for today, so we're going to send it over to my best friend Adri with weather.
All right, so for the weather right now, it's 71 degrees out with a high of 92 and a low of 67. It's going to be a hot one, so make sure you guys wear your sunblock. Back over to Sam and Bailey.
All right, thank you, Adrian. Now we're going to send it over to Jacob with sports. Right. I'm sorry if you could not hear Jacob. We're having some technical issues, but we're going to send it over to Cole.
The quote of the day is, "I must create a system or be enslaved by another man's. I will not reason and compare. My business is to create." William Blake said that. Thank you.
And okay. We're gonna redo Jacob's part because he dropped his mic. Just hold it. Well, I need it back, so just hold it.
In Allegheny sports news, just a quick reminder that Meet the Squad is on Thursday at 6 o'clock in the school gym. Please come out and support your teams. In NFL's news, the preseason has ended with the Steelers beating the Lions and the Jets beating the Giants. The regular season starts in 11 days, with the opening game being on Thursday, September 8th against the Bills and the Rams. And the MLB game of the day is the Cubs and the Blue Jays. That's all the sports news that I have for today, so back over to Sam and Bailey.
Thank you, Jacob. And that's all the announcements we have for today. Please remain in your Period 2 class until your teacher dismisses you for Period 3. And have happy birthday, Mr. White, and everybody else a marvelous Monday.